And another idea I finally decided to get to, the mythology behind the armor of the mariners of Poseidon. The mariners are guardians of the seven seas, donning armor that relates to Greek, other mythologies, and stories, particularly sea creatures. So let's go over all of them, starting with the armor of the leader of the mariners, the Sea Dragon Scale. A version of the sea dragon or sea serpent has been mentioned in many stories in many mythologies, Greek, Chinese, even Christianity, so can't really say it belongs to any mythology specifically. However, what many have in common is the confusion and fear that they give sailors who happen to come across a massive, difficult to identify creature lurking in the sea throughout history. Siren Scale. I'm sure you know what sirens are and have heard a story of the sirens in some fashion before, but perhaps you have not heard of their origin. The sirens were human companions or maidens to the goddess Persephone. After she was kidnapped by the god of the underworld Hades, they were granted wings by the goddess Demeter to help search for her. Some versions say they were turned into birds for their failure. They are either depicted as having a human head and a bird body, or just feathered humans with wings. Kraken Scale. The Kraken, surprised despite its representation to Greek mythology and entertainment, it does not originate in Greek mythology, but instead Norse mythology. It's described originally as a crab, but has since evolved into a massive squid-like creature known for using its tentacles to destroy or drag ships to the bottom of the ocean. It is said to be so big that it can be mistaken for an island, and its movements create dangerous vortexes in the sea. In the Seiya series in particular, it saved the life of a child who then became a mariner. His connection to Greek mythology likely originates from the Clash of the Titans movie. The Alignment Scale. There's not a ton of stories or at least information of the alignments that I could find, but they are a species of naiads, water nymphs, and descendants of river deities. They are generally depicted as beautiful women and are considered divine and often married to kings, or they act as sirens to fool men and eat them. Triton Scale. Triton is a child of Poseidon and Medusa and brother to Pegasus. He is one of the two creatures sprouted from the head as it was cut off by Perseus. Chrysaor is sometimes depicted as a winged boar, also as a human warrior. He married a water nymph and had a child, a triple-headed Goron, that was later killed by Hercules. The armor also comes equipped with a golden lance, but no connection in mythology that connects to Chrysaor. It was simply linking another connection to Poseidon, however. Scylla Scale. Scylla was once a beautiful river goddess. The sea god Glaus pretty much got the hots for her, which made a rival sorceress jealous. So she poisoned her bathing water and turned her into a horrible monster. She is in the story The Odyssey, where Odysseus is told it is better to sail closer to her than the other monster Charybdis. This often gets related to the proverb advice of the lesser of two evils and other similar phrases. Seahorse Scale. We start with a dragon sea monster and end on a horsefish. I am truly perfect at crafting videos. Anyways, seahorses are, well, horses with the bodies of fish. They are generally written by deities, most famously depicted for pulling the chariot of the god Poseidon. And boy, do they really seem to like depicting this. They are often depicted with scale-like wings. They don't fly, more like they just glide underwater. Well, that's everything. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, sub, and hit the bell, and tell me if you would like a part 2 where I describe their techniques, which are also steeped in mythology. Till next time, later.